Wait, not yet. All right. Buenos dias. Yes, babies or superstars. Welcome to a new morning show, Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Today is Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday the 10th. And our whole week's topic is new beginnings. People are getting back to work. And today's title is The Benefits of Taking Risks. The benefits. Now, here's some crazy news or breaking news, really, from yesterday. And I hope that some people didn't avoid that risk. Okay. And what risk am I talking about? Here's our favorite meteorologist, Ryan Hall, y'all, here, supporting him, giving him all the shout out every single day. Oh, the weatherman for a new morning show is Jelly, but we will hear more from him, which I'm going to give him credit. So, how many people here in Orlando? I know we were texting all our friends. This was our first emergency alert on a tornado warning. Warning means get into a safe space. We were under tornado watch all day yesterday, and but the warning came in around 5:40 something, and I'm going to tell you more about that. And also, we got more feedback on this quote on Instagram. So thank you for, if you're in Instagram joining us live, thank you. We're going to go over that. Okay. So let's get back here, guys, because this is the thing that was well, it was very interesting. First, let me give kudos to Jimmy because yesterday, very last minute, it was like, oh, by the way, no after school program is very windy. And I'm like, no after school. Ding. Something came into my head and said, I gotta pay attention to when schools close, they're getting information or they know it's something serious. So I went to, to very credible resources like TikTok. Listen, TikTok, people on TikTok are gonna get the truth, not the cover up story. And yes, I know there's some total idiots out there who ruin news, who like put like crazy tornadoes, all fake. And man, if that's you, are you doing this for a click? Because you suck. Seriously, you do, because then you're misinforming people. So anyway, I'm showing this clip after like tons of clips that I went through so I can know what's true, what's not. And there was like a couple of news networks that had it, but I didn't want to use them. I wanted to get like a little bit of a raw footage. So Jimmy tells me there's no after school programs yesterday. So then I go to TikTok. Let me just find out. And then I get to see that there was actually a tornado in Fort Lauderdale on the 6th, which was on Tuesday. And I'm like, I mean, not Tuesday, sorry. Last week. Yeah, when was the 6th? Whatever day that was, but it was on January the 6th. And I'm like, interesting. So this is what I saw. And I'm gonna let you hear the clip.
Power lines.
This is on January the 6th.
Oh, that's for real.
Yeah. So I'm watching this. And the video's a little long. So definitely a lot of power went out, and people, and I'm not showing the clip where people are freaking out. This is a very calm one, calmish. Well, except for right now. Oh my God. I'm sorry, not to mock Medina 6800. Would you be afraid of this? I mean, if I'm watching it, if I'm watching this, I will absolutely be afraid. By the way, shout out to my friend.
Oh, no, it's still coming down.
So sorry. Um, she calls herself
No, I think it's coming.
Jersey Mama, but I know her real name. I don't know if she wants her real name to be exposed. I was about to say it, but shout out to Jersey Mama, who's also showing in it today. But check it out.
Oh my
Those
God,
are, it's a real footage.
this is literally my worst fear.
I'm so happy it's going away. Oh, just flip that boat over.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's gonna run right through this freaking main drag while it's coming.
So, and this is a long one. I'm gonna pause it right here
I think
because
that
there's a
boat
little
landed.
bit more. Nothing fake about that. This is a real camera. This is really happening. So I'm like, okay. I'm not gonna go down the rabbit hole. We have a preparedness list. It's free. I will link it in here. You don't have to give me your stupid email. Keep your email. Don't want it. Okay. Just download the checklist and get prepared. So I just knew I had my to go back and the flashlights and everything else, and the plan for a tornado will be my bathroom because it's Florida. There are no basements in Florida. So anyway, I let it go. And we went, Jimmy comes home, my mom had dinner for us, and we're there, and the sky looks very cloudy. We could see a cloud almost like that. And this is today. Okay, this is yesterday. So we're having dinner, and I know my dog is home crying. We know because when I left, she was like crying, and I'm like, and mom is like, you know what? Why don't you just take your dinner to go? Because she was making dinner for Jimmy's birthday, and she's like, yeah, the weather looks bad, and she's like, there's a tornado watch, which is just a watch, like whatever. So we have like a little appetizer, and my mom is packing our bags to go, and then I'm like telling my mom, if it turns into a warning, right? Because my whole family thinks insane. What do you mean a to go? Why do you prepare? What is wrong with you? Kind of feeling, right? So I'm like, Mom, you want to come with us? Because by the way, my mom is only 4 minutes away from here. She's like, no, and then I turned around and I didn't know, but she rolled up her eyes at Jimmy like, oh my gosh, Patty's so extra. Okay, let's fast forward 5 minutes. No, 10 minutes after that. She gives her lunch. We go home. We get here, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just start cleaning up. Let's watch our favorite show, The Morning Show. Shout out to Jennifer Aniston. Oh man, what a show! If you like the show, drop it in the comments below. Tell me who's your favorite character, and what do you love about The Morning Show. And I'm talking about the Apple TV morning show, not the YouTube YSuperstars, a new morning show. Anyway, we get home, we're cleaning up, we have dinner, we finished our dinner, and we're cleaning up after dinner. And then Jimmy goes, because I was in the bedroom, so I didn't have my phone with me. He goes, oh, actually, you guys can't see this. Okay, let me bring you back to the tab. Nope, that's. But guys, those are my back notes, not the ones I wanted to share. Those are my presenter notes. Okay. So he brings me right, and the alert goes on, and he's like, babe, he starts reading it. Hopefully you could see it from here. National Weather Service, tornado warning in this area until 6:15 Eastern time. Take shelter now in a basement or interior room on the lowest floor. It's Florida. We don't have any basements, at least in here. Or of a sturdy building. If you're outdoors or in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substation shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. And then check media, which is kind of cool that they did that. Let's add Jimmy in here. Buenos dias, Jimmy.
Buenos dias.
I'm pretty sure you could hear me from the kitchen and then even in the hallway. Can you hear me from the hallway outside our apartment?
I can hear you. I'm down the street. I can hear you.
Okay. So anyway, we'll get some of Jimmy's feedback in here too. So like he's reading this to me and I'm like, Oh, this is real. This is real. Okay, cool. So or shout out to community fans. Cool, 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 cool. So I'm gonna Jimmy. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I'm showing my Facebook. So shout out to Grace. Look at all my friends on the left side. Okay. Where are we? Where are we? Okay. So we get this notification. I just want to make sure you guys can still see my Facebook page. Okay, very cool. We get this notification, and then Jimmy goes, all right, bathroom. I'm gonna grab my essentials. And so his essential was his bottle of wine and his new book, as well as our puppy. I think if you believe that these are essential things, drop it in the comments. I obviously I believe my dog is essential. Oh, I'm sorry, I meant to say my husband. But you guys all know you're gonna get your puppy first. Okay, so he gets his essential, and I'm like, dude, okay, I know we done other things. So anyway, we grab the flashlight. I know for me, if yes, I like white wine. But when I'm nervous, I need water. Okay, well, I'm gonna be super dehydrated. So anyway, I grab my water, the matches. We already got candles in the bathroom, and then we get this little cool lights just to keep us calm. So that's what we did, and then I'm gonna go to this screen right here. We actually um went ahead and just tuned in to Ryan. So I hope and especially basically everybody in the East Coast, from Florida to Georgia to the Carolinas, all of us were the storm came through us, right? All of it. So there were tornadoes basically from Florida all the way up to the Carolinas. So we're listening to Ryan. Yeah, he gets shocked. It's like, oh, now Central Florida has a tornado warning. For him to get shocked was my concern. And that's when, even though I did have my bag and all this, I did get nervous, and I'm like, well, I'm glad we're in a bathroom. I'm glad we're secured. But it was real. It was real. And before, actually, I should say, before he said that, I had grabbed my camera. I was by the window. Why? I'll tell you why. Because I was like, maybe I could catch a video like this. Now, is that a smart risk or a stupid risk? Leave it in the comments. Okay. Leave it in the comments. Again, shout out to Jersey Mama. And I know the reason why we listen to Ryan. Jimmy, you could share your reason for listening to Ryan. My reason is that there was a tornado about 20 minutes away from Staten Island in New Jersey back maybe 2-3 years ago. And if it wasn't for Ryan Hall, we didn't. I was telling everybody, nobody, of course, the story of my life, nobody will listen. But the tornado literally hit 20 minutes away from us. And I'm like, this, and the news had nothing. Everything's great, And mind you, I gotta say this, that tornado in Fort Lauderdale, like, hit on January 6th. People got an alert like literally 15 minutes it hit the ground. And I think Jimmy just hit the phone. Be careful, honey. Just keep driving. You're good. And so anyway, it's when I became a follower of Ryan. And if you guys go to his YouTube channel, and I don't even have it in here, but it's Ryan Hall, y'all. This just storm right here, he was live for 11 hours. He's literally saving people's lives, okay? Because when you lose power, you're not able to follow anything on the news, right? But if you have your phone, you could be able to know if it's near you, and all this good things. So anyway, this this coverage literally got 1.3 million views. And of course, he's not doing it for the views. This he's actually a professional in this area. I don't know what that noise is. Is that you, honey?
I don't know what's the noise.
Oh, I don't hear it anymore. No, I hear it. Okay, anyway. No, I hear it again. Maybe it's my own voice hitting the car and it's vibrating. How funny. I'm just going to mute you. Raise your hand if you want to say something. I'll mute you. There we go. Noise is gone. So anyway, guys, today's topic is the benefits of taking a risk. And I'm literally I am open. I am totally open to people's decisions. And not open, I accept them, right? Whether you decide to have a plan, an emergency preparedness plan, or if you decide not to. Okay, that's all up to you and it's all good. One of the things I realized yesterday is that it is it is not under my control whether or not people do what they say they're going to do, because I did text some friends. Some people took it so lightly, so whatever. In like the what I just shared, my mom literally rolled up her eyes 10 minutes later. She's freaking out on the phone and I'm telling her she needs to go by her kitchen into the pantry where the laundry is in her apartment and stay there for 15 minutes. uh she was not happy about that, right? But literally 10 minutes before, she's rolling up her eyes. This is nothing, we're gonna be fine. So you take all this information with a grain of salt, and you made that decision, right? What I would like to share just in here, just for this a new morning show, is that the weather is absolutely changed. I grew up thinking that Florida only gets hurricanes, and we get bad weather, we get snowstorms in the East Coast. Tornadoes are all in the middle of the country. California gets the earthquakes, and that's what I don't know. Is that what you think? But when I moved to this country, those were, and wildfires also in California. And so everything had its place, and but then, you pay attention and things are changing. So anyway, but let's get to today's topic. That is what I wanted to share with this notification. And I'm just really bringing my own perception of it. Jimmy, I don't know if you wanted to share something. I know I just muted you. But if you're smiling, that tells me no, you're good. Yes. Hey, he's good. Okay. So we got some responses from, if you don't feel like it, if you don't feel like doing it, do it anyway. And I hope to wrap it all in with today's topic, which is the benefits of taking a risk. But I'm going to go ahead and read some of the responses. It makes me so happy for people to join the conversation. This is like what I desire the most. It's just because then you get to not only like hear from others, but just see other different POV points of view. So oh, Jimmy came back. Oh, he's back. Okay. So the first one said, for me, and again, I don't know if people want their names to be revealed. Yesterday, I think my cousin was good, but this is from a friend of mine. She goes, for me, I think it's about finding the joy in doing that thing, change in perspective. All right. So I love that, especially for all my Kamari method fans out there with me. So um, before what I hear, and again, for you, I'll tag you in here. What I hear is take that time to know what brings you joy and do that. right? Instead of putting yourself in positions or in environments that don't bring you joy or projects that don't bring you joy. So change in perspective. So that's really cool. I like that. Jimmy, I don't know if you have any 2 cents on that. I know you are the weatherman and the weather's coming really soon. But anyway. And the second response to that was actually, I think I am gonna say his name only because he responded on the actual post. Okay. Matt Clark Coaching said, I agree and disagree. I used to get really frustrated at Jimmy's kind of answers like yes and no, and I'm like, no, tell me either one. But this guy actually broke it down, which I love. Okay. So if I don't feel like doing is actually fear and disguise, then I agree. If it's me being plain lazy, then I agree. If my body is telling me no, then I disagree. Sometimes the feeling is on point. Thanks for this. And you're welcome, Matt. And thank you for your thoughts. So anyway, I love that. So I'm with you also because I believe Ceci mentioned it yesterday. If you don't give it a try, it's fear, right? So it's like you're giving that a chance. I like giving things a chance better than saying try, but whatever. That's just my own personal preference. But I think Jimmy, I'm sorry. Are you looking at the camera? Because you really shouldn't. Okay, I think you're lying. I'm gonna unmute you. Oh no, yeah, the noise is still there. Okay, just raise your hand if you're gonna say something, honey. I don't want to leave you out. Um, yeah. So that's very curious. I mean, get curious about it, I know for me, um, I don't feel like cooking. And it's like, okay, how does this quote apply to me when it comes to cooking? Do it anyway. Wah. Like, Jimmy, can you cook dinner? Right. So I know that in the past, I even went live. I had my coach Mike coach me right through it live on Facebook. It was fun, and I gave it a try. And I'm realizing that it's like layers of other things that bring me fear, even though I was able to identify, oh, it reminds me of my parents, oh, when they used to fight, or blah blah blah. I'm gonna go with Vanessa. It's like cooking does not bring me joy. It absolutely brings joy to Jimmy. Why take that joy away from him? He's rolling up his eyes. Oh my gosh, guys, we gotta get a what was that, honey? Wait, I can't hear you.
I enjoy it, really. Why take it away from me?
What did you say?
I enjoy it, really.
But what did you say after that?
Why take it away from me?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, that's what's going on.
He had a dad who loves cooking. His cooking is really good. But to my point, now I don't hear the echoes. I'm gonna leave you so you can interrupt because thank goodness the thing went away. For me, with the cooking, it's something I'm choosing not to stress myself out at this point. And Jimmy and I were talking about this. Baking looks like it's going to be a more of a fun route. It's something more enjoyable because your girl Patty loves bread. And so, which is going to be maybe a few months from now, to really take a look at, to really dive into it. Because right now I'm choosing to focus on healing from a cellular level. But anyway, I went off on a tantrum. Let's go back to Matt's comment. So yeah, so if it's actually fear, hiding, let's give it a chance. Let's try it, and then it depends what happens after that, because it could be like me. I was like, yeah, no, cooking actually does not bring me joy. I mean, I will do when I have to, and I'll use my resources like play Ella Fitzgerald in the background and do other things. But if I had a choice, I say no, and I am okay with that. So yeah. All right. If you're being plain lazy, then I agree. Me too. Jimmy has helped me with this, honey. I don't know if you know this. But there's a lot of things. I'm very much into I do what I like, I do what I love mentality, manifester. Uh, I'm not, if I don't feel like it, I'm not gonna do it. So this quote, it's very interesting to me because um I do what I want, and I know that um most of the time, and do find myself saying I don't feel like doing stuff. And the time that Jimmy has helped me the most was a funeral that I didn't feel like going. And he said, "Do you think her mom feels like being there?" And that brought a new perspective to me. Like I'm making it about me. I was like, wow, I'm totally making it about me. Like, of course, the mom does not want to be there surrounded by all these people and having to go through it, like who, and do you remember that you said who likes funerals?
Yeah, that's what I said. Who likes funerals?
Yeah, who likes funerals? And so anyway, um lazy could be part of it, so I know that what is her name, Mel Gibson, not Mel. Hell yeah, the lady from the 5 second rule. What is her name, honey? The blonde chick with the glasses.
Isn't it Mel Robbins?
Yeah, Robbins. She has her 5 second rule to count down 5 seconds and just take action. So whether that's like uh deciding to get in a funeral, putting on clothes and getting in your car, or sending an email, a car, sending file, or doing some other kind of action, but taking action, but taking it within 5 seconds of that. Oh no, the noise is coming back. I'm gonna mute you. So again, just wave at me. I could see you down there. Um, so anyway, Matt, I'm with you. Okay. If my body telling me no, then I disagree. Okay. Is it time for woo woo in this channel, Jimmy? Because I really want to share what a coach or slash mentor taught me what to do when I am facing a decision about food. And is literally asking your body if you should eat this or not. And she said that it works for other things. And I've given it a try. And I thought it was really cool. So I really do. And part of doing what you want is also trusting yourself, because for so long, and when I say do what I want, is basically like recently. I grew up such a people pleaser, and yeah, I'm tempted, but I will say that in the past few years I care less and less what people think. Hence my show. I'm here talking to people openly, and your opinion is yours, and I read it, we talk, we have a conversation about it. But with oh my gosh, I lost my what was I'm sorry, babe. Help. What was the last phrase I said?
Something about woohoo, getting woohoo.
Yes, okay, thank you. Um Following my intuition, when we lower the volume of other people and bring the volume of our intuition higher, it's a great experience. And if I could encourage you to help lower that volume of others and raise the volume of your intuition, DM me, or write it in the comments, because there's power in the words that we say to each other. And like Matt said, Oh, I could show you a very simple way of asking your body whether it's a yes or a no. And I know it sounds so crazy woo, like what? I'm gonna ask my body what's wrong with you. But trust, this is part of the faith that I believe that I have lacked for so many years. Belief in myself, belief in my intuition, believe in my strength. And I want to continue to bring that back and share that back with you. It's part of this new morning show. There are news that limit you, and I hope, let's get together here. Let's get more close up here. I my hope is to empower you from your strength, your intuition, your gifts. We have that. And the more we could get conversations, so thank you again, Matt. If we could get more conversations about trusting yourself, and I'm not saying fully ignore advice or what people that love you or mentors are saying. I'm saying lowering. I'm saying listen to them. See, take a day to sleep on some advice. Take or a few hours or or journal about it. Do something about it. And I'm not saying completely ignore it. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is let's lower that and be listen to what they're saying and taking that time for us just to trust what we are digesting. I love to use that word. What is it that's gonna what makes sense, and make a decision based on that. Oh, there's my honey. Hey honey, are you oh, you're muted. Did you wanted to say something?
No, I'm just listening.
Oh, okay, all right.
Here for the ride.
You're there for the ride. So, guys, again, from recap from Monday, there are clear skies right above those clouds. Take a risk. That is one of the benefits. Is just giving that a chance, giving it a try. Another thing will be like you'll be surprised. Of the I was pleasantly surprised. I'm so so often do I surprise myself when I do the things that I don't feel like doing. And they're often people, right? Because I'm saying I'm gonna stick to this. Um, but a lot of times it's fear, a lot of times it's pride, a lot of times it's laziness. So pushing through that, I'm like, this was amazing. So I hope that this will and I don't know why Jimmy's smiling. Why are you smiling, honey? I think we froze. Oh yeah, we froze, but that's okay. I know you guys could listen. So I hope that this if this was helpful, guys, please help us out by sharing this video with people, liking it. And yeah, and I as always in all these videos I put the notes, sorry, the chapters so you can skip through. And with that, I'm going to unmute Jimmy. I think he's already unmuted. And I'm going to have him tell us about the weather. What's the weather, man?
It is beautiful today, nice and sunny. It's about 54, 60 degrees. So get out there. There really wasn't much damage today from anything that may have happened. It was like windy for a little bit yesterday, but it looked more bad than it actually got bad. So
You're talking about Orlando, not the other counties and states that actually had it bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing about tornadoes too is that the damage is usually very concentrated. So it could be devastating, but it'll be like in a relatively small area.
Yeah, I'll do some updates. I'm sure Ryan Holt, will have all the stats and what happened. So if you're interested in that. But anyway, guys, let us be prepared first and take care of our home first before anything else. All right, guys, the screen is out, but it is all good. My computer is frozen. And we're gonna wait actually I can't even end the stream. Very interesting. Jimmy, any dad jokes since I am unable to end the stream?
What did the Patty say when she couldn't end the stream?
What?
Oh no.
Okay, so I did have a video that I was gonna do. I don't know if that's what's taking most of the memory. But one of the things I'm gonna learn is to turn off TikTok and Facebook when I share it because it takes a lot of memory. All right, let's see what else I could do. Okay. Are you tapping? Are you almost at work?
Yeah, I'm stopping at Publix. So I'm gonna get some bread. I'm starving.
Oh, you're starving.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it in my pocket.
Oh, I love it. But are you able to mute yourself?
Yep.
Awesome. Oh yeah. Patty said, "Oh no," and it's true. Oh no. We're so frozen. What is the thing? Command Shift Delete. Let's see. Maybe, just maybe, I will not press buttons because the more buttons I press, the more memory is using. All right. Well, okay. Well, my friends, that was it for the show. I will hopefully be able to delete the ending of this video. And yeah, I'm not able to play music either. So we'll sit in silence. I don't think the stream is even going on. Let's see. Sit on.